Imagine Your Odyssey. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Can you hear me okay? Uh, I had to kind of scramble to do this. Uh, I went back to Slow Momentum's channel and then I clicked and you know how you can look for everything that's been going on. The last posting that they had was he was testing for about 31 seconds and they were in Midland, Texas. Welcome aboard, Todd. Thank you, Imagine Your Odyssey, for doing my mic and video check. Appreciate it. Having a little issue. Yeah, right there. Yeah, lights aren't quite just right, but deal with it. At least it's not. At least it's not right on my face. Traveling down the banisters. Oh, good. Now we can have some giggles. Thank you, Keith from Indiana. Um, Pearly May, thank you for coming over. Apparently, some of you saw my message on BJ's. We're all sitting there watching her face on the screen there. Nobody was there. Cindy Wheeler, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Um, so, anyways, I hope BJ's okay, but chances are technical difficulties, and maybe by the time 10 o'clock rolls around, maybe Keith will get it straightened out, and he'll be on uh, for the late Sunday night craziness. It's been about a month since I joined the late night one on Sunday night, and it can get wild. It's crazy. All right. Would this technically be a slow momentum raid? Well, possibly. I mean, um, I'll tell you what. Some of you got better equipment than me. Um, well, actually, I could check, but it looks to me like she's not live yet. No, she's not live. Oh, wait a minute. What did I see there? Okay, James says he's going to call. I'm looking at her waiting for slow momentum. You know, where we were all looking at BJ's smiling face on the right hand side of the screen. Um, yeah. Thank you, Imagine Your Odyssey, for letting people know. Thumper Clenard says they're having trouble with service. Yeah, we all happen once in a while. And thank you, James. I see you directed people to come over here too. We might as well kill some time until 10 o'clock. Um, maybe they'll get it figured out. Meant to be RVing. Teresa, I don't know. Uh, a bunch of us were sitting there waiting for her. I came in the house about 5 minutes to 9. Imagine Your Odyssey was doing a countdown like I did last night for Blue Wave Odyssey on Saturday night. It was kind of fun. But Imagine Your Odyssey was kind of mimicking it a little bit. And anyways, it's been 22, 29, 28 minutes, 29 minutes. No BJ. So bummer. I would hope they're okay. As I said, the last I could check out, they were in Midland, Texas, and that was three and a half hours ago. You know, maybe it's in a bad cell phone or whatever, bad cell. You know what I mean? Internet. They can't get the internet strong enough or something. Pearly May, maybe they forgot. No, I don't think they forgot. So said Smith. Oh, hi, Lassie. Oh my gosh, long time. I saw your post on Facebook yesterday. Your new picture. Nice picture, by the way, Lassie. Glad you're here. Linda Barker, welcome aboard. Wow, check this out. I've already got 10 in the house. Amazing. Yeah, I wasn't even planning on being here. Justin and Christina, welcome aboard. Glad to see you. Um, oh, James says that Jerry Holly is live. Really? I'm surprised. Well, you know what? We can all be on at the same time. You know, uh, yeah. I I did not see an announcement in the subscriptions for Jerry going live. So, okay, I just got a notification. Watch Slow Momentum live in 30 minutes. Okay. We'll see. I hope so. Okay, yeah. A lot of people just left and went over to Jerry Holly, but I know a bunch of you are going to stay right here too. Teachers on Adventures, ahoy. Tell you what, if somebody wants to jump over and tell Jerry, if he's got something more interesting to talk about than I do, because I didn't come here prepared at all. I just said, well, it's like a radio show. You can't have dead air. So BJ was having dead air, and that's why I decided to fill in. Thank you, Imagine Your Odyssey. Pearlie says it's raining in Shreveport, Louisiana. Yeah, I think their destination is somewhere in Louisiana, but I would have thought that once they got to Midland, they probably shut down for the day. I don't think they're pulling anything. I think they're deadheading right now. I'm not sure. Thank you, Teresa. Meant to be RVing. Thank you. RV dog is there. Roof. All right, cool. Yeah, we dropped to 5 and now we're back up to 9, so we're doing good. We're doing good. So one of the reasons I'm up, I decided earlier today, according to what I was seeing, Trump was supposed to go live at 4 o'clock. More updates on our national situation, our world situation, and he wasn't there. Finally, I told James, I said, you know what? I think I'm just gonna step out, and I did. I went, laid down. I had the radio on, and sure enough, at 5, I was able to listen to the president at 5 o'clock, and he was on a little over an hour, not even. And I really wasn't hearing anything different other than the numbers have increased. It's like 30,000, 31,000 confirmed cases in the United States, and I think we've had around 400 unfortunate deaths caused by this pandemic. But other than that, activating National Guard for FEMA assistance type of thing to get these additional mobile hospital units set up in New York, somewhere in California. Was it Los Angeles? And up in Washington, state of Washington. That's all I really know. So far, I haven't heard police running up and down the street like they were doing at my friend's house in Italy, telling people stay inside. Of course, it was in Italian, but I knew what she was translating. But yeah, it's crazy. You know what, Susan? How are things where you are across the pond over there in Britain? If you're here, let us know. I hope you're doing okay. Are they telling you to stay inside and wash your hands every 5 minutes? What's going on? Traveling down to Bannisters, going to BRB. Be right back. Teachers on Adventures, yes. Louisiana, or Los Angeles, excuse me. I see the periods in there now. Okay, Los Angeles is where they're setting up another hospital, FEMA hospital. I heard one of the big, huge naval hospital ships is going to be out that way too. Captain Jack, Jerry Holly is streaming from the hospital. Please keep him his wife in all of our prayers. Yes. She was supposed to actually be able to come home, but maybe because of this situation, she's not. Susan Smith, terrible self-isolating for a week now. Well, Susan, if I get to take a ride somewhere tomorrow, hey, I got an idea. If I actually get to take a ride somewhere tomorrow, maybe I can hook up. Yeah, that's an idea. Test out this jetpack. And I don't know if I can do a live stream from the phone yet. Because then it would be, I don't know. I'll play with it. But Susan, if I do make a video, if it's not a live stream. You can ride along on the dash till till the National Guard tells us to go home. Meant to be RVing. Todd Johnson. Yep. Bumper Cunard. Gotta write that one down. I haven't seen this person. Check your channel out pretty soon. Welcome aboard. Bumper is not a. This is not a scheduled. We had dead airspace, so Bumper Cunard. Okay, Bumper Cunard. All right. Oh. Susan, I've been wondering about you, but I didn't want to bug you. Just like I didn't bug Alexi, but she did pop up here about a week ago. Then I haven't seen her since, but she's been working really hard, from what I understand. She's in. No, she's not in Toronto. What? She's in Quebec, and I'm trying to remember Montreal. She's Montreal, or a suburb of Montreal. But for the last 3 months, she's been kind of AWOL. But I know she's been working a lot, like two jobs or something, trying to save up, because typically she travels all summer long. She'll get on a train out of Montreal and head to Vancouver, British Columbia, which sounds great, And so she hasn't been doing any videos lately. But her and Pancho have been working and saving up their dollars, Canadian dollars. Hopefully we'll hear from them. Whatever. We wish her the best, but more important, while we're here, we got 8 people in the house. So let's just keep Jerry, Holly, and Diana on our minds. Diana was supposed to come home, I think, Friday with hospice care, but apparently that's not happening. And maybe it's because of this ridiculous pandemic thing. I don't know. We'll find out. I feel bad that he's live streaming from the hospital, and here I am. But again, I just came in to fill in for slow momentum. Ryan Becky, welcome aboard. Did you ever hook up with RV Ashes in April? She was here a little while ago, but she may have went over to Jerry's live stream. She was here waiting for BJ to come on, but I don't know. That what well, I'm talking to the whole world here. Yes, I am. We are in deep doo-doo with this pandemic, and Mary Hope sent me a video. It was a rather long one. I mean, 40 minutes. I usually don't watch very many 40-minute or longer videos, because I'm trying to do my own thing and trying to work on synchronicity, get her fixed up, get the steering wheel permanently mounted, and all kinds of things. But yeah. But this 40-minute video that this guy did, I'm trying to remember the name of it. I'll tell you later. Anyways, super educated guy. He says that the world is now changing. Nothing's going to be the same. In other words, we're not going to be importing anything from China because they don't have anything. According to him, the communist rule over there is now done. And China is done because everything was owned by the Chinese government. And yes, this pandemic came either purposefully or unpurposefully out of one of their labs. He says it's war. Well, you know what? Our president said it's a war too. He said that today. Now, whether these two people are talking about war in the same way, but in one way, maybe it is. Yes, everything's changing. Came back to Quartzsite. Okay. Yes, everything's going to change. I'm thinking I better get to the local feed store and buy seeds and have a garden. Even though I wasn't planning on being here at harvest time, maybe I will be. And if I get things in the ground early enough, maybe I'll have fresh food to take with me to Quartzsite. You know, don't eat too much between now and then, Roy and Becky. I'll try to bring some fresh tomatoes. Anyways, okay, so many of us are probably going to be planting gardens. Many of us are going to learn to hunt or, process animal, for food, learn how to do it ourselves. Many of us may find ourselves in 3 months working in a factory making circuit boards for computers because we're probably not going to be getting any more from China. However, he also said that quite possible for certain items like that. There's Japan, there's South Korea, Indonesia, yeah, Taiwan, whatever. That they already produce some of those items that car parts, different things that we import from that side of the world. So possibly they may upgrade their factories and take over the slack. But even so, I think the United States and Canada, and Mexico, I think we're all going to be, at least on this side of the pond, much more independent within our own borders, to where we're not so dependent on China to give us our textiles or maybe the Levi's plant out there. I forget where it is out west. It's been closed down. It's just a museum now. But where the Levi Strauss company originally made our blue jeans. Well, they haven't made blue jeans in many, many years in this country. But who knows? Maybe in not too distant future, that factory will fire back up and start making clothing. And maybe other places, Captain Jack, where did you find the photo for the green screen? Where did I find the photo? The photo? Okay, I know you're trying to set things up for your green screen. The photo is actually a screenshot. I found out that screenshots, at least for my computer capacity and in this free version of StreamYard, I think it kind of limits you. So the photo that you were seeing, I took a couple weeks ago. I used my video camera, my little, it's just a cheap old Kodak. It's probably about 15 years old. My sister gave it to me. Works fine. And I took a slow video, and then I played it on my computer, and I did the Windows print scheme key when I saw this, what I kind of like, yep, that's what I want. I click that, and it automatically saves it to screenshot. So tonight, when I realized, okay, I'm going to go live, go find my hat, get ready, get my water. Good thing I had a nap. Excuse me. And then I used the screenshot for the background, because yesterday I used the same screenshot twice, because I was live at noon, and then I was live last night for almost the same kind of problem. I mean, Nomadic Hippie was live for an hour, but he was supposed to be an hour and a half, but he had to go. His truck driving job is demanding, and God bless him. And so it's like, okay, we're going to have dead air again. So I decided, boom, go live. Well, I didn't even bother changing or getting ready and nothing. I just went live. And then we did from from my live stream, which was supposed to be Rick's live stream, and we rated Blue Wave Odyssey. Oh, by the way, Blue Wave Odyssey Bob, he called me this morning and thanked me. That was nice. Nice talking to Bob. What is that hanging off my? You know what that is, Susan? That's Little John. You haven't been here in a while, honey. You're missing out. Little John wants to meet you badly. He really does. We had a contest, and Little John, that's his name. He didn't have a name. What, 6 weeks ago? Is that about when we did the contest? Anybody remember? I think Teresa remembers. Yeah, we had a contest, and it boiled down to 2 different names. One of them was going to be Sushi. Mark originated that one. Mark from Adventures with Jane. He originated that, and that one got about, I don't know, I think like 9 votes. Oh no, 8 votes. And then everybody else, Todd Johnston came up with it. I had done a video talking about my grandfather a little bit. His name was John. And Todd he kind of read into my brain, and I think he memorizes every one of my videos, but he said, name him after your grandfather, John. I'm like, Little John. I'm like, I liked it, and I put it out there, and the people here voted, and Little John won. He won 9-8 over Sushi. And there were many other great names put out there, but those 2 just rose to the top, and I think I had like maybe 48 people, something like that voted, and it boiled down, and this is Little John, and he goes everywhere with me now. He's my mascot. Susan, you have your mascot. It's Eye Candy isn't showing up in this picture. I do have a screenshot that Eye Candy is in. I don't know if I used it in a video as clickbait. I might have used Eye Candy as clickbait or thumbnail. Anyways, well, Susan, that's okay. You've been rather busy, but now they got you locked up in the house. Yeah, Todd, yay. This is fun. We're reminiscing, and we're got 12 more minutes to hopefully maybe raid slow momentum, and if he's not, what shall we do? So I stay live and see if somebody happens to show up. Hi, Margie, RV Ashes in April, Margie and Jeff. Glad you came over. I know some people went over to Jerry Holly's, was doing a live from the hospital, but I don't know how long he's going to be on. Aw, Susan. Todd, can you hop? Do you have a transporter? Susan will give you her address. She's over there, I think, I want to say northeast of Liverpool, but I'm not 100% sure. I've never looked up exactly what town she lives in. I know what it is. I can't remember now. Derbyshire? What? She says no. Sounds like she doesn't want company. Well, it is getting late, Todd. Let's see, over there, it's going on 10, so let's see. It's going on 2 o'clock in the morning. Merseyside. Thank you, Susan. Is Merseyside, is that the name of the town? And then it's in what? Like a county, Derbyshire County, or whatever they call them over there, and in the land of the British people. Man, I was thirsty. Oh, CJ or Susan doesn't drive. Okay. Oh, that's okay. Get somebody to drive the lorry for you. Meant to be RVing. The KT karaoke show is going on in 11 minutes. Okay, good. He was just there in the comments, so I missed him. Well, thank you. And thank you, Justin, for the reminder to people to do the thumbs up. It's outside of Liverpool. Okay, thank you, Susan. Okay, sounds like that KT Soul Momentum will be live at 10 o'clock, and I'd have to scroll up through the comments to find them. But I'm glad because yeah, I might want to fill the office up with smoke. No, it's cigar smoke, not anything else. Yeah, Todd, they said we're going to get snow, but it's going to melt off tomorrow, according to. Well, they got a new meteorologist. I can't remember her name, but she said it's going to melt off real quick. So we'll see. I just don't want it. You know, I just don't want it. It's sloppy mess. But yeah, it'll be a mess tomorrow, no matter what. But it's supposed to get up to in the 40s, and I think by Tuesday it's supposed to be in the 50s. Not all day, of course, but by the highest temperature in the day will be some 52, 53, who knows. And I'm okay with that, unless we have 50-mile-per-hour winds. Then it feels like 0 degrees. Oh gosh. Do. Oh, okay. Thank you, Teresa. He said it on his channel comments. All right. All right. Well, that's good. Now we at least know that BJ and Keith are doing okay. He'll probably tell us what the heck happened with the internet or whatever happened. You know, I know a lot of us have been watching his during the day. He's got the dash camera going, and he's not even talking or nothing. But all of us in the chat, we're all talking with each other. But he's getting the good hours. Hours are building up on his deal. Pretty soon he'll be one of those big YouTubers and all kinds of advertising money coming in, and we'll never hear from him. No, I don't think that's going to be the way. When I was talking to Bob from Blue Wave Odyssey this morning, he said it's hard. It's hard to keep up with it, to answer everybody that makes the comments. And when the live stream is going, let's see, Saturday night he had, at one point, the house was up to 115 people in the chat, and I was there too. I gave up when it got to be 5 minutes from him going off. I went off. I was like, ugh. I was tired. But yeah, he had 115 in the house, so to speak, in the chat. So yeah, it was moving fast because they're either trying to make a comment at Bob, or we're all chatting with each other too. So a lot of fun. Okay, 9:52 is when Justin and Christina just sent me a message. And it says slow momentum is going on in 17 minutes. So that makes it after the hour. Because it's 6 minutes to now. So 15 minutes from now. So I guess we'll call it 10 minutes after. We should throw a link up there. One of you wrenches can throw a link. And then we can do a Captain Jack raid on Soul Momentum. Meant to be RVing. Snoring. Yes. Yeah, there was a video, and I didn't see that one, but I heard about it. He was asleep. And his camera's running, and we can hear him snoring. He's dozed off, and the camera's still sitting on the dashboard or wherever. He's still alive, but he's asleep. Hilarious. Oh, okay. Yeah, Teresa, I got a new telephone, and I haven't learned how to use it yet, but they did help me a little bit at Verizon the last time I was there, but I now have an account on that phone, and I can go to YouTube and watch, but I'm a different person on that YouTube channel. So technically I can't use that phone to do live streams from it, even if StreamYard lets you use your phone. I don't know, but if I get a chance, I'm going to go to Verizon and say, okay, got things figured out. Here's the password for my account here, my Google account, YouTube account, and maybe I can get that phone to sync up with Captain Jack Scrapper. We'll see. Then we'll play around. I got a couple deals. There's one you can see right there. That is the GPS, but it's actually a cell phone, and it's not activated. But I was playing around figuring out how I'm going to mount things on the windshield, and that's one of them. Then I also got at the thrift store, it cost $2, a really cool mount. I mean, it's got all these expandos on it. It's and it's got clips and all different ways that you can mount it, either on a windshield or connect it to the top of your dash, yada yada. And that looks like it would really work for dash cams, or I'm sitting in the driver's seat and it's pointed at me, whatever. So who knows? Maybe we'll do a live stream with the camera in a few days as we're moving down the road. If the National Guard lets us move down the road, we'll see. Got a raid link waiting. Okay, thank you, Justin. It would be fun, I think, if I can get that phone to do that like KT does. Just fun stuff. Fun stuff to do. KT is always driving or sleeping. It's hard to do any editing. Yeah, Linda, I thought that to myself too. That live streams kind of neat because you don't do any editing. It's here we are live and in color. Do you want me to do that? No, I'm not good at that. Only Rick, nomadic hippie, can get away with doing a live stream with no shirt on. And all the girls love it. Anyways, meant to be RVing Google accounts. I have actually 3. I have one on my phone, Teresa, and then I have 2 here on the computer here in the office. So I have one that's in my real name that I use for business, my banking and stuff like that, pay bills. And I have this channel for fun, doing YouTube live streams, videos, editing, although I ain't editing. Back to editing. I'm kind of that way with my videos because I haven't figured out at all, barely, how to use the editor, at least the free ones. And this drives me crazy trying to piece together a video and make it look really cool, I figured out that why don't I just be myself on the video and call it good? It hasn't worked out too bad. Todd still watches me. Yeah, Teresa, you still watch me. It's crazy. And Susan comes by and watches me once in a while too. Wee lassie. Oh, God help us all with this stupid virus thing. The only other actual thing I heard, permission granted, Full-Time Dream. Welcome aboard. We have a new visitor here in the house, or new to me, I think. I may have you already. But anyways, welcome aboard. Lost my train of thought. Hello. Oh, I wanted to say, if you don't have Full-Time Dream, and there was another one here earlier, all of you people, you know what to do. Click on those 3 little dots to the right-hand side of their name. Put them up into your tab up there. Take a quick look. Come back here and harass me and harass the other people here. And later, when you get a minute, go click on your tab. Check out their channel. If you like what you see, give them a thumbs up and subscribe to them. And leave a nice comment on their video so that they know you really did come over to watch and you're serious about being one of their friends. We don't use that S word here anymore. No, I'm not talking about the shit word. We still use that one. But you know the word, the one that's down here. usually in red if you're not part of that person's friend list. So friends. Anyways, that's how we're doing it. Meant to be RVing. Yep, she just did it. And yeah, you know, meant to be RVing. There was a song. Oh gosh, we used to go to Vinny's bar after work or after bowling. Yeah, we had a bowling league at the hospital where I worked, and after we got done bowling, we'd hit a bar somewhere. But the one we always went to was Vinny's bar. And some nights, some of those nurses and whatever the girls, it would get nuts, and they'd be up on the bar dancing. Oh my gosh. Some song was about go to the left and go to the right and not stand up, sit down, fight, fight, fight. It was something else. It was something about, yeah, it was a little bit risque. Can't remember, but it was funny. So these gals are up on the bar. But yeah, let's all dance on the dashboard. Um, I will throw James in the trunk. The trunk of the car we're towing behind the motorhome. Yes. Okay, we were at 10:01, so we got about 12 more minutes maybe to go for KT. Slow Momentum's going live right now. Traveling Bannisters. Somebody check that out real quick, and if it's true, then somebody put up the link. Justin, Christina, you've got it right there. Okay, folks. Scrap and Jacker will be on at 10 p.m. Okay, Al, I guess we can just go over there and say, hey, Captain Jack Scrapper Raid, let's all go over there. You come along too, Susan. You don't have to go to bed just yet. Been staying home, sleeping all day anyway, so come on. All right, let's head over there. Thank you, folks. I'm going to end this broadcast. Wait, I'm going to head over there, then I'll end this broadcast. That's how I'll do it, because it took me a while the other day. There's the... Whoops. Wrong one. There. For anybody else, there's the link. And I guess I can't click on it. I'm going to have to exit out of here, and then I'll see you all over there. All right. See you at Slow Momentum.